was a nightmare of a day, swinging between heaven and hell. Thankfully, Dad regained consciousness at the scene thanks to CPR and was airlifted to the hospital. Although he underwent emergency surgery, he's remained in a coma even now, 4 days later. The race that day ended with Quan Dream crossing the finish line just before a red flag was issued. His first place finish was officially recognized. Race officials reviewed the replay footage in detail, searching for signs of foul play, but ultimately concluded that the crash was caused by rider Noor 66's inexperience. The gesture I saw from Quan Dream that day happened in the blink of an eye. It was so quick, even I doubted my own eyes. To others, it simply looked like he was relaxing his hand, not making a malicious move. Calling that gesture intentional without solid proof felt like nothing more than my own bias. But regardless of bias, I will uncover the truth. I know that gesture was no accident.
How have you been feeling lately? Here you go. I believe the amount will meet your expectations. We're in the same boat now, so please watch what you say and do. This must remain absolutely confidential.
Yes, I understand. I don't think anyone will know. You have nothing to worry about.
Yes, boss. Is there something you need?
Get me detailed information on player number 66.
Yes, understood. I'll look into it right away. Is there anything else you need, boss?
Keep a close watch on Mr. On's condition and report regularly. If any problems arise, provide additional support from our side.
Yes, understood, boss.
Mr. On, whom I respectfully call Big Brother Jong-woo, holds a special place in my life. 20 years ago, I was an orphan, a loner cast aside by the neighborhood. I hated that kind of life, so I spent every day brawling and getting into fights. In doing so, I only pushed myself further into isolation. With no money to my name, I survived by stealing things and selling them just to eat. As a result, I was imprisoned multiple times for theft. Even after getting out, stealing was the only thing I knew, and I went right back to it to survive. Then one day, I started stealing tires and parts from a motorcycle repair shop over several days and sold them to get by. But suddenly, a thought hit me. I'd been stealing for days, so why hadn't anyone tried to catch me? Was I just lucky? I thought, and once again, I headed back to the shop to steal, as if it were routine. That time, as I was about to steal again, my eyes met with Mr. On's. Without hesitation, Mr. On spoke to me.
I'm not going to report you. Instead, why don't you work under me and learn the trade?
The repair shop owner looked to be about my age, and he was telling me to learn the trade under him. I had no intention of learning anything. It only made me angrier. I threw what I was holding and yelled at him to shut up, but Mr. On calmly responded. He said he'd also gone through rough times and that it was someone else's helping hand that brought him into this work. He told me to think it over. I wanted to ignore what he said, but it was the first time in my life someone had offered advice, had reached out a hand. So I thought about it. The next day, worn out from my meaningless life, I went to Mr. On, the man who had extended his hand to me. From then on, I worked hard and learned to repair bikes. It didn't suit my personality, but I couldn't go back to that life of poverty, so I gritted my teeth and gave it everything. After 2 years of learning, Mr. On brought in an old, used S1000RR. The bike looked incredible, and somehow it stirred something inside me. Mr. On told me to use everything I'd learned to fix up the old bike. If I could fix it perfectly, he said the bike would be mine. I felt an overwhelming excitement, the thrill of earning something not through theft, but through my own effort. That feeling pushed me to pour everything into fixing that motorcycle. Eventually, I completed the repairs perfectly, and as promised, the motorcycle became mine. A year later, feeling guilty for continuously relying on him for food and shelter, I eventually chose to walk my own path. After that, I became a professional motorcycle dealer and built an organization for the younger ones who looked up to me. If it weren't for him, what kind of life would I be living? I'd probably still be a worn-out delinquent, stealing things and going in and out of prison. Mr. On is the one who gave me a chance at a new life, a true savior to me.
Oh my, what brings you here today, boss? You hadn't come by in a while, so I thought maybe you were going to another shop. I guess you've been busy, huh? Haha.
Not at all. I've been a regular here for over 10 years. I've just been a bit busy lately. Had some work to take care of. The reason I came is that my motorcycle hasn't been starting well after sitting idle for a while. I'd like to ask for a maintenance check, if that's all right.
All right, got it. Please come back in about 2 days, sir.
By the way, I don't see the boss around. Where is he?
The boss was badly injured during a race a month ago. He's still in a coma. We don't know when he'll wake up. Sigh.
Ah, I see. I hope he recovers soon. Anyway, I'll come back in 2 days. I'm sorry, sir, I didn't have a choice.
Boss, I found information on racer number 66. He used to be part of a racing team. Nowadays, he seems to do anything for the right price. During the crash, he changed course suspiciously fast, and the angle of impact felt too precise, like it was planned.
I see. If we can find out who paid him off, the puzzle will come together.
The trail's mostly complete. A month after the crash, a CCTV near the stadium caught someone handing over a wad of cash. A suspicious SUV was involved. The license plate was fake, and the traces were sloppy. The vehicle's destination was Dream Motors.
So Mr. On's injury wasn't just some accident after all. It's time for our organization to step in.
Heartbeats in the circuits, voices in the rain, a world of silver faces where nothing